Hello and welcome back to my channel. I have a speed build for you today, and it is actually a rental lot in Sulani. This does relate to my Not So Berry challenge, which I'm hoping I will get a chance to record an episode of that before we move. As you can kind of tell from behind me, we have not moved yet. If you've been following this channel for a little while, you'll know that I am moving. That's going to be happening next week. So hopefully after I move, I'll be able to get back to some sort of a normal recording schedule. But anyway, back to this build. I'm building a rental lot in Sulani in my Not So Berry neighborhood because I was thinking that it would be really fun to have Paolo and Prue go on a little vacation together. Paolo has the long-lived life trait, and I don't use MC Command Center or anything like that, so I have no idea how much longer Paolo is going to be with us. Prue is also getting very close to being a teenager, and so I thought that it would be kind of fun for them to take a little island vacation to Sulani, hang out at the beach, rent this beach house, just spend some nice time bonding with each other. And Caitlin is a bit of a workaholic, so she's not going to come with them. And I just thought it would be really nice. So I wanted to build a rental lot for them to go and stay at. And I've never built in Sulani before, so that was interesting. And as you could kind of see, I built like a pier sort of thing off of the back of the house into the ocean. And I just thought, you know, this would be a fun build to do. And I did struggle initially with the layout. Like the first time I laid this house out, I actually had a bathroom downstairs, but I didn't like where I put it, and then something funny happened and it like told me I couldn't delete the walls because the build needed walls, even though I was just trying to delete the interior walls of the bathroom. So I ended up just bulldozing the lot. And as you saw as I was doing the floor plan, what I ended up doing is putting the bathroom upstairs. And I thought, well, this is a rental lot, like it's a vacation lot. It doesn't need a bathroom downstairs. Like that's not necessary. So this is just a fun little rental lot that I did. I did limit it to just the base game and Island Adventure, so it doesn't have very many packs happening in it. And I'm decorating the kitchen with the counters that come with Island Living. I was having a hard time finding like what color scheme I wanted to go with. Initially I started with the lighter wood, and then I decided to go with this more red wood that I like better how that looks. And I used the white countertops because it just created a nice contrast, I thought. And I also changed the flooring around a little bit. And because this is like on the beach, I wanted there to be just a lot of windows. I wanted it to just kind of have that open feel to it. And I wanted to use as many items from Island Living as I could. I actually didn't use the table and chairs from Island Living. I used the ones from Hey Harry that came in the anniversary update. The same thing with the bar stools that I put. So those are from that update, and those are actually really nice. And I think they work fine in here because they're just a white wood and it goes with this scheme. I didn't really like the tables that came with Island Living. It didn't really necessarily fit with what I wanted for this. But I did try to go with like you know, seating that was from that, and I liked this kind of it's like a bamboo, I guess, seating that I went with in this living space. I did not put a TV in because I really wanted the living space to like look out over the sea, and a TV would just hinder that. And you know, it's vacation and you're here on the beach, and who wants to be inside watching TV on the beach? That being said, though, it can rain sometimes, and so I did put in an easel and I put in a chessboard to give them something to do. There's also some books there on the coffee table, and I also will put some books upstairs as well. And I'm just, you know, I really had fun with this. I did struggle a little bit with interior doors because the ones that came with Island Living were either like slatted or it looked like they had a window in them. And I don't really feel like those would be doors that would go into like a bathroom or a bedroom. or anything like that. I did tweak the floor plan just a little bit upstairs to make it work a little bit better. So I made the upstairs just a smidge bigger because the bathroom wasn't really working all that well for me. And like I said, I just really tried to use a lot of the island living stuff, and I liked a lot how all of that turned out. I'm really looking forward to getting back into my Not So Berry challenge and sending Prue and Paolo here so that they can spend some time together. I don't know how much longer Paolo will be with us, so I just thought it'd be nice, you know, for them to go and get together like this. I had a hard time figuring out how I wanted to lay out the bathroom. I wanted to use a tub and the shower. Again, these are from Island Living, so I wanted to use those, and I finally settled for this layout. The other thing I really had a hard time with was a mirror over the sink, because the way the sink was situated, every mirror was like cut off by the sink. So I ended up doing like a full length mirror, which is a little bit weird, but it kind of works, in my opinion. So upstairs, there's just the bathroom. There's 2 bedrooms. There's like a double bed, and then there is a twin bed in the other room. So, you know, a family could come here, you know, like a family and 1 child, or, you know, a couple single Sims or something like that. However you wanted to do it, you could, you know, it's not just like a 1-person thing, but a small family would work. And I wanted to put some things like in the water so that you could use that. I did put a swing set out there. I tried to do a fire pit, but that wasn't really working all that well. I ended up taking that out. This is uploaded on the gallery, so if you are interested in it, you can go there. My origin ID is Heathwyn, so the same as my YouTube username. So you can check that out if you are interested in downloading this lot. It is up on the gallery. And I got the basic floor plan laid out. It actually went really quickly because there wasn't a whole lot going on with this build, and I didn't fiddle a ton with it. It was just kind of like I wanted to get something built, and it didn't need to be super elaborate because, again, it's a vacation rental, so you know, you don't need a ton of stuff in a vacation rental. And I also wanted to keep the price down for the overnight so that it wasn't something crazy. I think it ends up being around 500 simoleons a night, which is a little bit on the higher end, but considering it's like a beachfront like house, I think that it's okay. So I'm just decorating things up here now, you know, putting some plants here and there. Again, keeping everything limited to base game and island living, so that definitely kept things from being completely overwhelming in the build by catalog. So I'm using a lot of the plants from island living, and yeah, this is where I was telling you about with the mirror that I was just having a hard time, and that's the mirror I ended up going with. Like I said, it's a little strange, but I think it works okay. I ended up using some of the photographs, the underwater photographs, in debug because I thought that it just fit this build very well. The trouble with that is you're just kind of limited to the 1 frame because they're like taken photos. And I didn't want to go in to live mode and try to edit that because it changes a lot of the value of things, and so I just didn't really want to mess with that a whole heck of a lot. So I'm just decorating the bedroom with some of the things that it's keeping with that tropical feel, and without getting too, I don't know what the word is that I'm looking for, but I'm just trying to keep with that tropical beach feel, and I think that I managed to pull it off. I'm pretty happy with how this build ended up turning out. I feel like my building skills have definitely improved a lot, and it was fun to build a rental house that I didn't have to spend a lot of time thinking about. Do I have all of the necessary things that the Sims need? And is there anything that I've forgotten? And so it was just nice to not have to worry about that a whole lot and just kind of do something that's meant for fun. It is summer in the Not So Berry world, which is why I decided to go with a build in Sulani, because going to the beach in the summer seemed like it made more sense than like Komorebi or something like that. And we've been to Oh, what's the jungle adventure place? The name is escaping me. Um, I want to say it's like Salvadora or something like that. We've been there on vacation, and I didn't really feel like Granite Falls was really quite the place that we wanted to go, and we're not gonna not but two. So this is the build. So now I'm putting in landscaping, again using debug and island living stuff to do that, and just trying to make it feel pretty tropical and just pretty and nice and like a cozy place to hang out and to for Prue and Paolo to be together and get to spend time together. I will say that it was a little interesting, using some of that and using terrain tools with sand. You don't really want to use dirt, but like I said, I am pleased with how it turned out. And of course, when I went in to like take the screenshots and stuff of this, it was raining. So my screenshots aren't the greatest, especially of the exterior, because it was raining at that time. And again, I don't have mods. So that's about it for the build. Again, it's up on the gallery if you're interested. I'll let you take a look at these screenshots. And if you like this video, please give us a thumbs up and hit subscribe, and I will talk to you again very soon.